A few key names stand out due to limited playing time. Despite the need for heavy squad rotation to meet the demands of competing on all four fronts, some players just don't seem to be part of Arne Slot's plans. While injuries could change Slot's outlook, players like Wataru Endo and Joe Gomez face uncertain futures within the new Liverpool era. One player who could leave after not getting enough first-team opportunities under the new coach is Tyler Morton. The England under-21 international attracted interest from RB Leipzig and Bayer Leverkusen in the summer. Journalist David Lynch expects the 21-year-old to leave in January. Speaking on the Media Matters podcast, he said, "There has been a lot of interest in him, so I think in January I expect him to go. It was kind of a missed opportunity in the summer. I think Liverpool will be open to a sale, absolutely, and I think the player will be open to going." It's quite obvious that Morton is a huge talent. He showcased it as a teenager against AC Milan, when he started at the San Siro a couple of seasons ago. In the aftermath of that game, Jurgen Klopp went on to wax lyrical about his footballing brain. "It was a big pleasure to watch the boy playing," Klopp said in his post-match press conference at the time. The Reds rejected offers for him in the summer. However, if they intend to keep him for the long term, he needs to be given more minutes on the pitch. Otherwise, he will have no choice but to leave for pastures new in January. Liverpool coach Arne Slot sends contract message over Salah, Alexander-Arnold, and Van Dijk. Liverpool head coach Arne Slot has not so subtly reminded his bosses that three of the best Champions League players of all time have contracts with the club which are about to expire. The Dutchman was asked to name his best Champions League winners for Amazon Prime Video Sport recently, and opted to include 4 of his current Liverpool stable, as well as another club legend in the shape of Steven Gerrard. Goalkeeper Alisson Becker, a veteran of Liverpool's Champions League victory, is in along with the aforementioned trio of Mohamed Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Virgil van Dijk. It appears that Slot has taken an opportunity to lay the groundwork for 3 players he is desperate to keep at the club ahead of their imminent contract expirations. When asked to explain on Salah, Slot told Amazon Prime Video Sport, "For me, it's clear that Mo Salah should be in. 8 or 9 years at such a high level. He's been so special for this club. With even Mo right up there with Messi and Ronaldo. There is no higher compliment than putting Salah alongside Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, but he has earned that. Slot is similarly complimentary about Virgil van Dijk. Virgil needs to be there. He has had a lot of impact on this club. I think when he and Alisson came in, it was the last step the team needed to make. Impressive center back, really good in the air. So he has all the attributes a center back should have." Slot's choice of needs to be there is indicative of his understanding of how Van Dijk anchors everything this Liverpool side has achieved over the past near decade. Asked for his explanation for Trent, he said, "For obvious reasons, I think. He's been so special for Liverpool. Slot makes this choice over Dani Alves, Philip Lahm, Dani Carvajal, and Joshua Kimmich, just to name a few. Naming all 3 players seems like a concerted effort to show them how important they are to Slot's plans. How can Liverpool club bosses allow 3 players of that caliber walk out the door for nothing? The rest of the team is filled out by Gerard Pique, Frank de Boer, Sergio Busquets, Luka Modric, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Lionel Messi. Liverpool graduate Gordon enjoys another huge moment. October may be only halfway through, but this could already be one of the very best months in Kaidi Gordon's promising career. The Liverpool Academy graduate has now scored for both club and country in the space of 9 days. Fresh from grabbing his first ever league goal for Norwich City, Gordon netted England under-20s third in their 3-0 win against Czechia. The winger slotted home a low finish just after the hour mark at the Eco Power Stadium in Doncaster, after being teed up by the scorer of the young Lions' first 2 goals, Max Dean. Dean, who plays his club football for Belgian side KAA Gent, also hit the bar in the first minute and later missed a penalty in an entertaining Euro Elite League game watched by a crowd of 2,670. No doubt about it, Gordon really needed that Norwich goal. He's had a very slow beginning to his season-long loan from Liverpool, where his career is paused on 7 first-team appearances, all of which were made under Jurgen Klopp. The 20-year-old is still awaiting his first start with the Canaries and has made only 3 substitute appearances, clocking up a measly 56 minutes. It's all part of the plan, according to Norwich manager Johannes Hoff-Thorup, who was asked about Gordon after bringing him on for the latter stages of his side's 1-1 draw with Leeds United earlier this month. "We need to get him up to speed so that he can play for more than 45 minutes, which is where he is at now," said Thorup. "What I saw today was a player who is ready to support in areas of the game that may not be his favorite, which is exactly the approach we hope to see and want to see. What he gave the team was good, and he was a part of us changing the momentum of the game towards the end." 4 days later, the plan really paid off as Gordon had his longest run out yet, 32 minutes as a sub, and scored as Norwich hammered Hull City following that up with a full 90. And a goal for England's under-20 will surely give Thorup plenty to think about, and Arne Slot to enjoy watching from afar. Gordon's first start for Norwich could now be on the cards when they travel to Stoke City this Saturday. Watch this space.